Welcome back to the Ant Podcast. Today, Jake and I will be exploring ant shops from ant supplies to ant nesting, ant food, and anything to do with ants. We're going to be going and diving into some shops to see for you guys how they are, and we're going to give our honest reviews for each shop we dive into. So, how are you, Jake? How are you been?
I'm good. Yeah, had a really busy week, and it's been so cold this week, so it's just been a bit pants, and haven't really managed to get out and do any anting since just after AntCon. So yeah, but how about you?
Yeah, see, for where I am in Southampton, it's been just raining like on and off for like the past 3 days. But funny enough, I actually went out yesterday and did some anting, as you call it. I went out looking for some ants in the woods by my girlfriend's and found some awesome Myrmica, and that's all the ants I saw. Actually, just Myrmica, but also saw a toad or a frog and a cool slug. But yeah, I'm ready to dive in.
The Myrmica are the only ants you really need to find. They're the best ones.
Yeah, they are. I love them.
So what we've got lined up, I think, this week, isn't it? We've got a big wheel set up. It should be popping up on the screen. And we've put all of the ant shops on the wheel. And what we're going to do is give it a spin, and whatever it lands on, we'll head over there. Try to be not too bad on reviews, but if we've got like stories, we're not going to change the stories. They're going to be pure, pure from the heart. Like, yeah,
Exactly. These, if we got any history or history or honest reviews from like past experiences with the shop, we're gonna obviously be honest about it. We want to give you guys the most honest opinion we can. But other than that, I would like to say a big shout out to PJ for last episode. It was so fun having him. I think I had to cut out about half an hour of us just laughing at each other. So I do hope you guys enjoyed that episode. And again, thank you so much for the comments and shares and everything that we've had in the first two episodes. It's been so good having you guys support us. But yeah, I'm ready to spin that shit. Nah, spin
yeah,
it.
let's go. On the list, we've got Wakushi, Ant Farm Supplies, Aesthetic Ant, Ants Canada, Ants Davy, Ants on a Rock, Ants HQ, Ants Are Us. There's so many ants. Ant Antics, Anthology, or Anthology, The Crafting Ant, British Ants, High Tech Ants, Best Ants, and The Ant Merchant. So, Billy, is there any of those that you're kind of hoping that it rolls onto?
Well, the three I have most history with is obviously we got Ant Antics, Wakushi, and I do have a fun story for Ants HQ if that comes up. So
Oh, yeah. See what we get. I'm kind of hoping we get a, I don't know. Wouldn't mind having a nose around Ant Farm Supply shop, to be fair. I saw one of their nests the other day and I was like, that looks pretty sick. It was like a bull ant colony with like
yeah,
500.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've
It was
seen
like,
that.
woo! So yeah, let's spin the wheel. Spinning that wheel. It's making little noises, but you probably can't hear it. Yes! Is it? First up, we have Ant Farm Supplies. So yeah. Should we pre-roll a few, or should we just have a look at Ant Farm Supplies and roll another one after?
Nah, yeah, just we'll do one at a time.
Oh yeah, sorted. Let's head over to Ant Farm Supplies then.
Wow, they've got some cool stuff.
I haven't been on the website really since it first kind of opened.
I don't think I've ever been on this website. So, Jake, what are you shopping for, if anything?
Well, I want to see they've got some nests like that are kind of open, but they've got like substrate. It's like red substrate on it. That's the ones I saw the other day, and it was like, ooh. Where should we go? Should we go on all products, and then we'll go? What should we sort it as? And it will hopefully put both our things in the same order. We'll sort by popularity, maybe, or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, we do. Yeah, popularity. Um, is it gonna load? Oh, here we
Oh
go.
yeah.
Liquid
Little
feeders.
liquid feeders. So I could like talk about these liquid feeders for ages, but since the beginning of time, for some reason, well, not the beginning of time. The first ant drinker I got was actually, I think it was like a urine vial thing, like urine sample type,
Yeah.
and turned upside down with a little 3D printed bit at the bottom, and it was nothing like the ones we have today. And then these ones came along, and every shop has basically the same drinker, but they've like tweaked it a tiny little bit, and they've all tweaked it a tiny
Yeah.
little bit, and it's like, oh yeah, yeah. But they're all flawed. Like they all have exactly the same issues. Like if you got Mesobarbarus, they'll go up to them and just fill them up with like stuff and shit, and the water will start pouring out and things like that. And yeah, but it is
They try and bury them, don't they?
all shops have got theirs. Their little things. Let's have a little nose though. Maybe they've made it out of PETG. Because what I don't like is they're all made out of PLA, and the PLA in contact with water, it slowly becomes like more brittle until eventually it just smashes one day. Basically, like the plastic will just crack. Whereas if it's PETG, it won't crack. I don't think they say.
Funny you say that. The disclaimer, if you see the disclaimer, it literally says some ants are known to put substrate in the feeder. This can cause flooding, so please be cautious.
Doesn't really say
They don't
anything.
say what they're made out of.
Probably is
No.
PLA, but it's PETG. It's like rock hard, that stuff. And I'm not sure why ant shops don't make their little drinkers out of PETG, but probably because they'd last forever.
Yeah, where's the money in that? So we got the liquid feeders. Pretty cool. Like again, every shop does them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the one next to it, the Found in Terra Feed Free. Oh, like sick.
Yeah, it does with that little thing on
Yeah,
the side.
that looks sick. Price
What does it
wise,
go
it's
into?
quite
The little
reasonable.
thing, like a drinker, or is it
Oh,
hydration?
it's like a clip on. It
To be fair, it's got a little integrated heat cable bit as well.
yeah. I think the whole tube is like doesn't really show me too much. Magnet connector. Ooh, magnets in a tank.
Oh, those things scare me.
That's
Like,
a bit.
it'd be good for a little nest, but a big nest.
Mm.
Scare the hell out of me if it was like a Pogonomermex or something like that.
Yeah.
If they got out because it on pops, it wouldn't be fun. But for a little nest, yeah, it'd be good, I guess. Or like a nest that you never have to move.
Yeah, definitely.
But that never happens because they always need to move at some point.
The magnet connector. Mm. Same issue there, really, isn't it?
It is cool though that I guess like with these little bits, the magnet connector is great. Like to this
Yeah.
size, yeah, it looks pretty sick. Like at this size, it's like, yeah, that could probably hold itself like together.
Yeah.
Like even if you give it a bit of a shake. You also got the protein jellies. Oh,
Every shop has like. Do these work, Jake? Have you had any luck with these protein jellies?
most of them haven't got like full protein in them. Like even the fancy ones that are like high protein, but to make like jelly, it's like, I don't know, when you make jelly, say you're adding like 50 milliliters of gelatin to like, I don't know, 500 milliliters of water, it's like maybe 10% protein at max.
Yeah,
And
like
this is basically like the same stuff. They haven't actually got very much protein in at all. Most of the time, it's only like 3 or 4%, with about 25% to 40% sometimes, like just sugar, of like mixed sugars and vitamins and stuff. Like, because I use them for sugar basically. Like, I don't, they're not a protein source in my opinion, but good like sugar source. And you'll notice as well if you've used them that they will like leave a load of gunk as well, and that's like the protein that they've just left.
yeah. See, yeah, I haven't had much luck with them. My ants ignore them a lot, or like they're too big for the ants, so the ants are like scared of it. I tried doing like like trying to get a spoon and like spooning like a tiny bit out, but it just ends up. I don't know. I haven't had.
Making a mess.
Yeah, I don't really.
What I do is I just like open one corner a little bit and then I like squeeze it out and it like
Oh, oh yeah, no.
then I'll just put it all in like little bowls and give the ants like a little bit of the jelly. I do it most feeds, like a bit of jelly and then a bit of the old sugar snaps, and it seems to do them all
We should
right.
do like a feeding
And
video, maybe. Like feed, like both of us feeding our ants. Might be a good little.
it was good, yeah.
But yeah, see, I've never. I'll probably buy some more later on. I'm not in a rush for them right now because I've got sugar snaps and I've got crickets, so that's like my protein and sugar.
Like having them when I had dubia roaches.
Yeah, yeah.
They were really good there. I could just like lob them in. And crickets, if you got crickets, they're not bad because the crickets will live for
They live
ages
so yeah.
if you just like give them a little bit of that stuff.
Well, a little bit of this protein jelly.
Yeah, just like give them a smush of that, and it keeps them hydrated, I guess, and
Oh
a little
yeah,
bit of sugar, and it just seems to last for ages. Because I normally buy the smallest crickets, like I can. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll buy the tiny ones because you get loads
you
and
get
they're
fucking hundreds.
tiny. And normally they grow up now to be basically adult size before I've finished them all because they're living so long.
Oh my god, why did I never think about that? I just buy the largest crickets I can find, and there's normally about 50 to 100 in a pot, and they still last me almost 2 weeks.
Yeah,
But
that's not too bad.
what you've said there,
It
actually,
is nice though, like they go for so long if you add a bit. And I don't even take them out of the tub either. Some people will take them out of like their little
yeah,
carton they come in the shops and put them in like a slightly
yeah.
nicer, more sanitary conditions. Nah, just dump mine, leave it in there.
There's been like the pet store I go to, right? They have, I saw it online a few years ago, but they have like the perfect cricket breeder or something like this, and it's literally just one of my what my tranches are in for crickets, and it's like right, like they're selling it as a cricket feeder breeder, but it's literally one of them, and it's useless, and it doesn't really breed crickets because you need dirt and stuff for them.
I think my pet shop's got the same one.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, like a
they
little.
got two different
It's got
tubes or
that weird
something.
meshy lid on it.
Yeah.
I don't even actually think it would hold the little babies, but
No, the babies go straight through it.
yeah, they'd be straight out of there.
So, well, every shop sells the tubing. You know, the PVC tubing.
Although the Weaver stuff on the Ant Farm supplies looks like it's all magnetic as well,
I
which,
think that's the thing, isn't
like I
it?
said, for little things, it'd be well good. Like little things like this could be sick. I'm going into the Weaver
All
add-ons.
right,
Yeah.
I'm there. But yeah, a lot of it's magnetic, which that it seems like that's their thing. It seems like that's going to be their thing. Is magnet. Whereas a lot of other shops are like screwing. Whereas screws obviously are a lot more secure than a bloody magnet. But a magnet's cheaper to produce, I suppose.
I guess assembly with this is just
Yeah,
snaps together. Like, and,
that's that probably right.
but then at the same time, if you were planning on keeping it a while, maybe you could just add a bit of super glue in before you smash,
Oh
like
yeah,
snap it together. So it's like, yep, you're not going to undo now.
you could. Yeah, you could
Like,
do that.
but then it would be more permanent, and yeah,
Which I mean, like you said, if you know it's going to be permanent, it's going to be perfect.
it's cool though that they've got all of these magnetic bits, and I like it. Like on used to have a magnetic pillar holder for me
I
drinkers,
like
and
yeah.
it was nice being able to put it like absolutely anywhere that you wanted. And it's like, yep, snap it here if you want, or like snap it on another bit, and it is nice to have.
For weavers, there's like you're getting what you're paying for. This is good stuff for weavers. You got like a little dish, as it were.
Where is the Weave
There's got to be an outworld.
Outworld?
Yeah,
Must be
there's
on the
a
name.
what's this? A AFS outworld. Comes with Fluon. It's like a whole pack. It's like a whole package.
Oh, here's the AFS Weaver Outworld on page 2. So a lot like structurally is top half bit wakushi with but it's got substrate on the bottom which looks quite nice. Like the base is nice. It's not bare. Yeah, the AFS Weaver Outworld. It's near the bottom of page 2.
It is very
Like, it
Wakushi.
looks quite nice.
It's very Wakushi Gen 4, isn't it?
So I don't think there isn't a Gen 4 Weaver Outworld, is there? I don't think so anyway. It hasn't had any work for a while. It's tragic. But now this one looks like it would be version 2, if you get what I
Yeah,
mean.
V2 definitely.
Looks quite tiny.
Yeah, I mean, look at all
In it
these
when you've got
screws.
to put all of the
What is that
screws
one?
in, and there's so many in a Weaver.
I was like 10 per side, so that's 40 screws plus the top and the bottom. So yeah, I can imagine it's quite annoying.
At least you don't have to screw in the accessories.
Yeah. How much is the? Oh,
And I guess you never really have to take it apart. I think I put my like Wakushi Weaver Outworld, which looks similar to basically together at the time I got it, and I've never taken it back down yet, so I've never had to redo up all the screws. I wouldn't take it apart. It's got too many screws as well to take apart, but yeah.
I'd say that whole Outworld is a reasonable for how much it is though. 60 quid.
60 quid.
It's a little on the high range because I
I
reckon
don't know, if you turned it sideways, a lot of shops, wouldn't it? Like they'd charge
they'd
60 quid for a large Outworld.
yeah
If it was like turned on its side.
yeah. Yeah, if you turn it on its side, again, yeah, you're looking at about 60 quid for that kind of Outward.
Is this thing got a hydration thing on the base though?
Where are you looking again?
It looks like it might. The Weaver
Still
Outworld at the
looking at that.
bottom,
I
it
don't
looks like it's got a
find it.
hydration thing. So maybe you can like hydrate the floor. That wouldn't be too bad, because one thing it's hard to do with other ones is
Oh yeah, it's got a little
hydrate.
thing there, isn't it? It's got like a little
Yeah,
our Outward
I
is
think
designed so
that's a good
yeah, it
addition.
says it boosts humanity with a hydration system of the plaster base, which uses magnets to allow you to customize your setup however you want it. With this, no Outworld would be the same as you have no limits on what you can make. Dimensions 20 by 20 by 34. See, it hasn't got, it says how to assemble, but there's no video or anything like that some other shops give you, how to assemble. But
Yeah, although I've never ever watched any of them.
no, I've had to watch.
I don't know. They exist, and I have watched a few because you get the Antantics one. I don't know how to say the words, so I go on and I skip through the whole thing looking for like Rick to say the Welsh words
The
that I'm
e
trying to
popper.
like. That's it. Yeah, it's E Popov as well, but it's Y Popov because yeah, take AFS Weaver Outworld. Looks alright. Personally, I think it's not too bad.
Yeah, I like it.
It's got enough advancement, I think, it's to kind of make it like, yeah, it's an improvement on what was already there.
Yeah.
Ooh, I found the nest that I was looking at the other day. That's absolutely like,
Is
I
that
think it's
is
sick.
that the stacking
The
one?
Terra View
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like Terra View.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're mad. They look so
yeah,
cool.
these are the ones. I just liked how efficient the space was as well. Like it's right to the
Yeah,
edge. Like so you actually get like the whole thing is full of ants. Not like ants with a gap. I don't like the gap. That's why in my ant ranking system, it gets like it's judged. But I saw this one and was like, oh man, this one would get really high marks for efficient like space use.
yeah. All right, yeah. I got the. I'll choose the most expensive one actually. The £95 bundle.
Terra V3 bundle number 4.
Yeah. I'm gonna choose this and just keep that to one side, kind of thing. I'm not a fan of the nests being the same. Like already, that's annoying me. Like that should be a bit like how Antics have done it.
Link in the middle.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of that. There's like you said, there's not a lot of space usage in that one at all.
No, he's got quite a lot of walls in the way. One thing I have just noticed too is they have the color choice thing on the website,
Just black.
but the only color is it's only black.
Yeah, it's a bit
And it's
depressing.
like, why do you need the color change thing or like pick a bit?
It's a bit depressing. I think that's it for Ants Farm Supplies. We spent about 20 minutes on it. Sorry, half
Yeah,
an
we got
hour on it. So
It's cool having a look. I think I haven't like really had a look at the shop before. Never in that depth, at least.
What ant choices do they have in stock? Wow, they've only got 4 ants in stock.
Lasius niger?
No. Nicobarensis, a tenner. Yes, please.
Oh, that's a good deal.
Maculantus is Campanotus Fedishchen Choi. 20 quid.
Oh, fetching koi.
And then Barbarous for a £6.
It's not bad for some barbs. It's pretty cheap for the Nikos, though, isn't it?
All right, next shop, Jake. Get back on the wheel. Let's see what else we got.
Let's spin that wheel. We've got crow. Is it gonna be? Yeah, I think crafting ant. Yeah. Here's a shop. I've been around this one a few times.
I'm here. I'm on it. This is his website. A free nuptial keychain. That's amazing.
They're cool, them things. It's even got little air vents too. Because I was worried when he first made them. I was like, they might like not get any air. And then I spotted like he's even got the little holes for air, like built in too. So it's like that's a pretty good idea. That.
Mate, I need one of them. If we get him on the podcast, I'm getting my own one of them. I don't. That's the new price. All right. If you want it on this podcast, I want one of them keychains. No, but that is amazing.
He hasn't really got a bit where he's got everything.
You
know, some shops they like start with a bit with everything, but
no, I can see
like
obviously this is definitely like
bits at a time.
It's definitely like a beginner ant shop. It's really nice. I really like it's everything.
Keeping it simple for people that are just starting out.
Literally, you got nests, outworld, leaf cutters. I don't know where to start. Where are we starting, Jake?
Just like nests and flex nest or something.
Nest, all right. Flex nest.
Already, I think there's a medium from the crafting and the medium flex nest, which is a medium nest, and it's only I don't know how many quid that is, but 19.95 euro.
I think that's
I'm not sure if I can change the currency.
Yeah, no, I think that's about 18 quid. Yeah, take away a quid, basically.
So that is good value. And they are like great nests. I love my little one. Like great little nest. And the gypsum is like peng.
Click on it right now. Does it come with any other colors? Oh, it does. Oh, better color choice. Amazing color choice.
You can also get like different colors as well. And like if you want some random color, it'll do it for you. Like you might have to pay a little bit more, like extra 10 or something for a roll of plastic, but he'll do it.
I know, this is nice. I like it. Gives for me, it's given a tiny bit of aesthetic ants.
He was like the basically the starter boy, wasn't he, with the white on this?
Yeah. No, these look the inserts look really good.
They do come from the same country, so maybe it's just although I don't think he does the white on ones anymore. Yeah, they're currently out of stock. I remember him saying a while back that like it's just too bad a material to work with because it is. It's like it's the devil. It's you can get your little CNC, but it doesn't destroy the bit on the CNC, so it'll keep going the bit for ages. But everything else, like all the bearings in your machine, will just get destroyed by the silica dust and stuff. And it's just they're just like dirty. They just get dust everywhere. So like I can see why he doesn't want to work with it anymore.
The Queen Tube Room I've just gone to. It's a bit over the top. I mean, obviously, if you're new to the ant keeping, you'd want one of these. But
yeah, like I can see for a beginner it'd be useful because then they could look at their ant without having to kind of disturb them as much. Although lifting the lid off might be disturbing, but yeah.
Like I mean, I keep all my ants, all my Lasius nigers, literally as that test tube, literally out at daytime during nighttime. You know, they get the day and night cycle. And I haven't had a problem with, daylight. They don't care about daylight to me. It's more or less the vibrations.
I've never had an issue. But I think when people are starting out there, it makes them feel they've got to tick every single box. Like it's got to be light has to be perfect, and it's like you don't need to do any. And it's like I do have to do light because I do have to do it. And it's like you don't, but no one listens. And then like all of it though, innit? They've got to be doing something. Like it's never perfect. Like it has to be made even better. Like I don't know. I think we've all done it though.
Oh
Like
yeah,
where
yeah,
it's
we've
like, oh, they're doing well, but well, they could be doing better. So I'm gonna start fiddling. Like
yeah. I will say that I've just clicked onto the Queen Tube Room, and I do like the color choices. Again, with the nests, there's like different. It's like you can mix and match, you know. So I do like that. I do like you can have like black and green together, or black and white, obviously. I'm going on to the Outworlds. See what Outworlds he's got going.
got a medium one of these.
Ooh.
Oh my god! Like one thing I noticed when I was putting it together is if they go together slightly differently to like other outwards I've put together, and it was like well easy. So you have got like 4 screws on 2 of the sides,
Oh yeah.
and then like that's basically
Oh
it.
yeah. I've just
And there's
yeah.
nothing on the side. They slot in, and there's like little runs down the base is like 3D printed, and there's a little run where the acrylic sits at the bottom, and another one on the top bit. So that bit just slots in, and is that's it. Like you don't have to put a single like bolt in it at all, and it's actually it was
So put
amazing compared to there's so many times I've sat there for like 4 hours sometimes just putting together like 10 outworlds, whereas these you could have like 10 outworlds done in less than an hour. Like
yeah.
it was insane. It was like wow.
I think I've
And the Allen keys are a bit bigger too, and they don't round off. It's even got the attachment for ant like ant bolts.
but no, I will say this with what I'm seeing, he's onto something. If he could, like, I'm not giving him ideas here, but see the small Outworld, right? If he could maybe do like
Yeah.
come out with a new V2 range, right? The modular bits, a bit like Antarctic. If he could make it a bit smaller, he could probably do something like a E-Pop F right there on the green one. I'm looking at the small Outworld. He could probably make that into an E-Pop F.
If you had a little bolt on, so yeah, like the connector maybe branch even. If you had like, see, it's like one hole, and then you could like have one that keeps going straight, and then spread another 2 tubes hidden in like a block to like another 2 tubes or
Yeah, or
something.
even something cheap like something to connect to that green bit there, which will have 3 extra tubes on it, or like you can have up to
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Something,
that's what I mean. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So no, like crafting Ant 100%. He's onto something. I've never spoken to the geezer, but I'm sure he's a really cool guy.
Yeah, he's top lad, he is.
Shout out to the crafting Ant.
He has sent me through stuff, but I like from getting my hands
Whoa,
on it, I like it even more now. Like if I didn't like it, you'd hear about it because I love to whinge.
I'm looking at his leaf cutter stuff now. I'm not. I've never kept leaf cutters, so all of this I'm looking at, I have no idea if it's good or not. But it looks really well done. Looks really nice put together. I don't know how good it looks with the is it, you need humidity, don't you, for the fungus?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't look too bad on his streams from what I've seen of
Oh, I
his.
need to check out the streams.
Just taking a note as well in case we end up on Ants Canada. 2.95, €2.95 for the pipe connectors. Because I think Ants Canada sells them and it'll probably be like £18 or something per connector. But as if we get onto them, yeah.
Accessories, sets. What's fun? I just want to click on fun. That's got me a bit curious. Fun. Oh my god, a gardening set.
Oh no, they're sick, they are. Like that thing saved me when I had to get the leaf cutters ready for AntCon, and I was like, I'm gonna clean it out.
No way.
So I was there, like kind of scoop it out with like Chinese pots and things like that, like just scooping out the rubbish. And I just ended up in a bit where I just couldn't get like any of the little bits left. And then I remembered like, hey, I've got a garden instead, and it's got like a rake on it and a little spade and a brush. So I go in there and like rake up all the big bits of leaves, scoop them up with
Mate,
the spade into
this
the little pot. Then I get out the brush, clean up all the dust, scoop it into the pot, and it was like,
That
yeah, who's the boss?
that is hilarious.
And like, yeah, they're well good. They work a treat.
Alright, I might have to give this guy a bit of some of my money, I think. What sets does he have? Oh yeah, this is all okay, yeah. This is just that. Okay. Let's do one more. We'll do one more wheel spin and then we'll round them all up.
Yeah.
So I'm ready.
And have a little see who's heading in the right direction. Although so far, like, I think it's been 2 good hits. But let's spin the wheel. Remove crafting ants so we don't roll them again. So here we go. I'm gonna spin that wheel. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, it's spinning. Up next we have Anthology, which I think I've spelt wrong. Like anthology. But Anthology, he does the wedge nest.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you have one of these, don't you? The ant wedge.
Yeah, he sent me one to make a video on. And I think it's actually like sick.
Oh, what is this? Like,
The ants definitely like it. And it also tickles my fancy. There's on the first page, I think. The ants underneath the first picture, and the second picture is Tetrachromarum bicarbonatum, and
yeah,
it's
I see
like
that.
testers there. Got a feeling it's AI put in though. Like the pipe has been erased out the side or something. But, yeah.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Straight off the bat, like looking at the menu, I guess. Very basic, very straight to the point. Like very buy this for $22.99. Has he only got the wedge?
Yeah, at the minute I think it's just the wedge. I need to ask him soon if he'll make me a inverted one though, so I can put like 2 of them facing into the same T junction. Because at the minute, if you had 2 of them, if they were facing the same way at you, they'd be both going off to the right. But I want one with the entrance on the left instead of the right, if possible.
I want to try a wedge.
Yeah, overall, I had a good time with this little nest so far. Crew and Tatters have kept it all nice and tidy, and it's actually done them too well. They're getting like big.
Is it all 3D printed? Am I right in saying that? Like the wedge itself, it looks.
Yeah, the orange bit of the
Yeah.
picture is all 3D printed, and
Then you got like the gypsum or something which goes in.
inside this gypsum,
That goes in.
and then some quite thin acrylic on top. But
It,
I don't think it really matters
that's
how
it.
big it
As
is
long as
because it's all bolted down.
yeah. What about if you were to have like a micro species, would you in it or not? Like, what would you say?
No, that's one thing. I think the hydration hole it
Yeah,
goes basically it's a straight pipe into the side of the nest, and if any ant ever got like around the edge of the gypsum or up over the
they're
top,
out.
they could go straight out that hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. So little ants, it's not really
No.
suitable for them.
No, it looks good for like you said, like a
Yeah,
Crew and Tatters or Nika or something.
matches Crew and Tax's colour a bit as well. Should we give the wheel another spin?
Yeah, give the one a spin.
Spin the wheel. Please be Ants Canada so I can compare pipe joint costs. Oh my god, no way. I was so close. It was like it was trolling me, and it nearly went on Ants Canada, and then it rolled over to Ants Davy.
Ants Davy. Shipping is red. Shipping paused. Oh, he's expecting twins. Ah, bless him. Hope they're well, mate. If you're watching this, Ants Davy, shout out to Ants Davy.
They got a test tube nest, which looks like a sap. A nice
Yeah,
Lamborghini.
it does, doesn't it? So as soon as I saw that, I
So
thought,
that's me
oh, that's what could be.
first. It isn't, but it is. But let's have a look at that. I know.
How do we get on it? Shop now. Here we go. Test tube nests, Ants Davy. 2 expansion ports, mini outworld for easy feeding. Very, very nice put together, but I don't like the shape of it. Like, that's not going to fit comfortable anywhere, is it? Especially with the,
Yeah,
like, that's a bit of a,
kind of bulked outside.
yeah, I'm not, you may as well just maybe shorten the test tubes or something, or bigger the outworld, or, something like that, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird.
It's cool you can fit drinkers in it, I guess. I see one of the pictures, it has like a
Yeah.
whole drinker in it, which
It's got a little feed.
there's one thing the Venus can't do, and like
That's true.
you can't fit anything in it
That is
except the tiniest food.
that is true. Like that is a nice size feeding area. £31.
Mine says 17.49.
I said yes to everything.
Ah,
But without everything, 17.49, which is really cheap
not too bad.
for what it is. 2 test tubes, an outworld, and that little part there which you can access as well. So you can access everything.
What the specs are though? The tube bits look a little bit small.
I don't know.
See what size piping is.
Length 19 centimeters, width 11 centimeters, height without the feet.
And I guess it's not too bad because you can fit 13 mil diameter stuff is normally like 1.5 mil wall thickness. So inside it ends up being 10 mil, and then you can put your bit of 10 mil tubing inside your 13 mil tubing.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, is that the start?
I think it's been well thought out though.
Yeah.
Like it's got detachable feet for like the heat cables, which a lot of places nowadays they've just seemed to totally forget that heating cables exist. And it's like, even though I don't use them how like people that use heat cables mostly use them, like underneath the nest, I think it's still good to have it there just in case. A lot of them they haven't got any space for a cable, and then they don't have any options for what if I want to use a cable, whereas this one's got little detachable feet.
What ants does this guy have? I'm not seeing
He's
diverse.
got some leaf cuts sometimes as well.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, there they are. Acromermic spinosis. 150 quid.
I'm not seeing any diverse, huh?
I love it. I'm just happy he's selling the old leaf cutters. It's nice that because like the shops they sometimes sell them for a bit and then they stop selling them and stuff and things, and I don't know, it always worries me that like one day my like Atta or my Acros they might die, and like what if I can't get hold of some more leaf cutters? Just be really sad. Whereas it's nice that he's selling some leaf cutters, and I don't really care about the price. I think it's like if you want leaf cutters,
You're paying,
you'll
yeah.
pay it. And I've heard good stuff from Ants Davies that he's like they have like Facebook group and everything, and they like you're well looked after. I think if you're founding your first
Yeah,
colony.
that's good. I'm happy with this. He's even got care guides, which I noticed a lot of the other shops didn't have. Even though you click on an ant species and it will give you a rundown of their like basic needs. I see that he's got care guides.
Got quite good like rough stuff as well. Not many, like too many of them are like blank, because some places nowadays they just seem to leave them completely blank, and it's like, oh, I don't mind going on Google, but it is nice having a little bit of information on the shop so that I can like have more sources when I make a decision. But,
I'm happy with the 4 shops we did today.
yeah, Ants Davies got all of the cool ants.
Yeah, he has got a nice ant choice. He's got a nice cleanup crew as well, but they're all out of stock. But you know, the idea is there.
Why would anyone buy tropical grey isopods? Aren't they like the evil ones that they breed like crazy and just take over everything? But then I guess they're good because they eat like crazy as well.
I don't know much about isopods. If I want wood lice, I'll just go out in my garden and dig a hole and there'll be wood lice. Or I lift up like a plant pot or something. Boom.
Nab a few.
Are we judging them? Round them
Yeah.
up to like out of 10 for everything, you know?
And cons or something.
Yeah. I still got the tabs.
I guess as well I got thingies like Ants Davy. I've got experience with him, which like I've bought loads of ants from him in the past, and they've always come like alive and everything. And also, you know, back when like you used to just get ants in like a foam bag and stuff, like well, like years ago you used to get basically ants sent in like a paper envelope sometimes. And like it never seemed to actually harm the ants, but Ants Davy along with the ant lady, they kind of started kind of putting fancy like wrapping and stuff on, like they were the original fancy packaging and all of that. Because yeah, the ant lady had a pink paper, and Ants Davy he has yellow paper if I remember correctly, and it's I don't know, it's just kind of a signature thing now. And but yeah, it's like, and it's always been enough, and yeah, it's good. Look back to it like older videos and people opening their boxes from Ants Davy. It's like, oh, it's the signature yellow tissue paper. I think it is Ants Davy anyway. I might be wrong.
I think I've only bought from him once or twice, and I do remember some paper or something, some like, the paper you get at school or something, the thin, like,
Yeah, yeah, like
yeah.
thin. Yeah, it's like probably has a fancy name. Use it for Christmas decorations.
Well, I'm gonna just go back to the ant farm supplies, and I'm gonna say, out of 10, it's got a lot of stuff for nests and outworlds. Obviously, it hasn't got many ants, but I'm still gonna give it an 8 for what it has got. And pieces of advice I'd say is maybe try and go away from the magnets, although that's maybe their signature, because a lot of places don't do magnets. But um, I don't really trust magnets too much.
That's my like worry with it too. It scares me.
You could also super glue it, but there is that what if chance. Crafting ant, I'm gonna say definitely he is working on something. Rate him a 6 because obviously he hasn't got. This is obviously all his first stuff. It's all like V1 stuff, as you were. Piece of advice: get a bit more range out there. Don't be scared to like copy someone, but like change it. Obviously, don't literally copy someone.
Like improve it. Yeah.
The colors are nice as well. Better than the ant farm supplies. Obviously, they've only got black. I do like a bit of color in my ant worlds, to be honest. Anthology, keep doing what you're doing.
Kind of hard to rate one in.
Yeah, I'll rate you, like, it's gonna sound hard, like 5. All right, I'll give you a 5 because the idea is there, and if I obviously trust what Jake says with he likes it. 5, keep doing what you're doing. Maybe try and do a smaller wedge. Obviously, it says medium, so there's gonna be a small and large. I can assume. Maybe do different colors if you have the money for it. If you have the ability to do different colors, maybe look at other people's colors and do something completely different. Like people doing blue, like do a color that no one's really done. You never know. Ants Davy, give him a 7. To be honest, same as the ant supplies. You got a lot of good stuff. You got a nice ant range. Prices are just as anywhere else, to be honest. I do like that you give care guides. Shout out to all of these websites. You guys are amazing. Thank you for supplying us with your ants and ant housing.
Yeah, it's one thing like you should always add like it's that kind of even if some of them are kind of copying each other and stuff, it's never hurts to have too many ant shops. Like yeah, I see. And farm supplies, like that was my first time really having a good browse through. And they've expanded a bit since well, I looked at the website when it kind of first turned up and they're just starting out, but it's expanded a bit and the stuff there looks all right. The kind of the Weaver stuff looks like it's been the ideas that were already there have been expanded on a little bit, which is quite good, despite some of the bits being the same as other like things. But yeah, and I do like the little whatever it was called, Terror something. Pterodine, I don't know, not Pterodine, but that little those small nests and stuff. When they're cradled, I think there's like a cradle you can get, which you can like stack them up to have like two tiers, maybe, and I think maybe that holds them together better when so you don't have to rely on the magnets when they're big. So yeah, although the magnets, yeah, like just like you, they scare me a bit. Just because I know that for I'm not a delicate ant keeper and I don't like to change how I ant keep because of stuff. If you get what I mean, I like my ant stuff to deal with the trauma of having to be owned by me. And I'm not sure the magnets would really deal with it because even like some of the solid ones, like I've had issues on the Antantics connectors because yeah, they're just well, some of the nests are quite big and they get heavy and like even though they're solid, they still snap. Yeah, yeah, I'd like rate them probably a 7.5, 8 out of 10, and they got a good selection. I need to probably try some out soon, but like maybe the little terror nest I saw though, because my harps would maybe enjoy that when they get a bit bigger. And then, hmm, Then who we got? Yeah. Then Craft and Ant. Absolutely love the Craft and Ant. I'm like a huge fanboy of his like Sunday streams. But I think he's heading in like a great direction at the minute. He's kind of trying to go his own way nicely with his designs and stuff. Like he's taken things and has his own design now, which I think it's like it's his. If anyone tries to kind of copy his design, they are just copying his design at this point. Not like making a new nest. They're just making a new crafting ant nest. But yeah, he's got his like leaf cutter range. I don't think he's got a weaver one yet, but hopefully one day he'll make a nice weaver range and stuff. And his normal nests, I've had like great time with him. So I'd probably rate him an 8 out of 10. And if he keeps going in like the direction, if he keeps the momentum up there he has now, I think in a few years it's going to be absolutely brilliant stuff. Because a lot of the shops they have, you get that initial burst of like vroom, 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 like make a load of stuff, but eventually like it slows down a bit. Whereas he's managed to keep his momentum going for a good amount of time now, and he's always working on new nests and stuff like that. I'm quite looking forward to seeing him in like another year and seeing what's about. Then Anthology, I'm a big fan of like that little nest. I like it. I think yeah, keep doing what you're doing there because it's nice. And even though it's not like the most expansive shop, I'm still happy that it's there because I don't know. I'd be really happy if there was like 100 more shops with just one nest. That'd be like absolutely awesome. It'd be like just I love choice. I like having more choices and more competition as well. But yeah, it's a good little nest. And I don't know really. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna like rate them because it's only got one nest. I think if it expanded and like grow that technology, like not technology, but make that style yours and expand it, it could be a really nice addition to like the ant keeping hobby. And then Ants Davy, I think oh we didn't really look at his nest. And I think yeah on the ants he's been there for like so long now. Like I don't know. Does it say anywhere on there when he was established? It seems like it's been forever though. Like he's always been there, and like he's definitely good with the ants, and he gets extra marks too because he's stocking the leaf cutters and stuff, which they're like really hard to stock as well. Because a lot of people would just be like, "Oh, like you don't think about the background." And most ants, you just have a tube, and maybe like once or twice a week, you can quickly give them a little bit of food, and that's it. They go back on the shelf and be completely ignored until someone buys them. Whereas leaf cutters, you have to always be keeping tabs on them and feeding them, especially like one colony is a lot of work when they're a baby to keep alive. And say you've got like 10 colonies of baby leaf cutters, that's a lot of work to keep going. Yeah, I'd rate like on the nest side of things, I think it's all right, but it's I guess if you're buying slants from there already, it might be cool to just chuck one of those in to glamp up your test tube a bit. But I'd say his strong point though is definitely the ants. So like I'd rate his ant stuff. He's probably like 8 out of 10, just because you can consistently go on there and it'll be like, what's he got? And he'll always have something. And if you are really, really needing to spend some money on ants, like you can go to Ants Davy and there's always something kicking about and it comes fast. And yeah, I like his packaging as well. I'm just a fan of it. And it's also like recyclable, which some of the shops before like forget and things. But I don't know, I like that it's just like a box with some packing paper and stuff. It doesn't have to be too complex because the ants never seem to really suffer whatever you put them in. And some shops they send you like well, you get polystyrene boxes sometimes and like Antantics for a time did like laser cut kind of foam inserts and things like that and I just thought like what waste of plastic at the time. Whereas I like his Ants Davies packaging just because It's nice and recyclable. And it's just me being a hippie or something. Yeah. Yeah, at least like 8 out of 10 on the rating fab, Stevie.
Yeah, and again, if any of these shops are watching us and you guys want to sponsor us, or we are all here for
Yeah, we
sponsorship.
can push that up to a 10.
Yeah, we can come back and review it. All right, you just gotta maybe do a little key ring or something, because that is banging. That's my favorite thing out of all the shops, even like all the shops in general. That little keyring thing looks amazing. I can imagine me going out and just filling it with like Queen Ants or something. Like,
yeah, you also get quite like there's a load of things on Craft and Ants
yeah,
things too, which are just like little random things that are really cool.
I know.
Like the garden set and
Yeah,
the Nuptial Queen necklace
I
keychain
wouldn't think about that.
like thing, and it's like they're cool little bits, and you wouldn't necessarily, like personally, I'd never make a little toolkit for my ants. Like it's just not wired like in there, if you get what I mean. It's just not what I'd
No,
like puke out of my creativeness, that sort of thing.
definitely.
But just because I'd never think of it, it's like it's still an amazing little toolkit kind of thing, and it's like it's really nice to have like people thinking not what you're thinking, if you get what I mean, like things that you wouldn't necessarily think up yourself. And when they work out, it's absolutely brilliant. So definitely keep doing all these like random cool little things.
And again, we would love to have you on if you're watching. I know you commented on the first episode, but we'd love to have you on.
That'd be a hell of a great interview, I think. So yeah, as soon as possible, we film on. So I won't spill all of that.
Do you want to do the tip of the day?
Oh yeah, tip of the day. Never use uncooked compost.
And why is that?
Because it'll have flies in it. Yeah, it'll have flies and horrible bugs in it that you don't want.
Awesome. And my tip is don't be afraid to ask people for advice about your ants, even if it's a common black ant or something that no one ever knows. If you can't find a video on it, don't be scared to ask someone in a ant community. It's a good way to make friends and also join a bigger community.
That's a good little bit. Good advice.
With that, I want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our shop review. This would be like one of many, kind of like this is be its own little bit. Maybe like once a month we'll do a shop
Yeah,
review.
this is like the pilot episode of shop testing, I guess. You could say we're like testing the water, but I think it's gone pretty good, and I think we can keep going with this.
Before you buy an ant, you want to review a shop. So this is what we're doing. This is what we do for you guys. So if you're new to ant keeping and you want to trust some people, trust us to find you the best shop for your ant stuff. But again, I'm Billy. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to comment any tips or any advice or anything you want to
Shout out requests.
Even say hi. We reply to every comment. So again, thank you so much. And that's it from me.
So yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and big shout outs to everyone who commented on the other episodes as well. It's been a great response from you all, and feeling really good. So yeah, I think we're gonna definitely keep doing this for a bit longer, aren't we, Billy? Hopefully you feel the same, Billy.
Yeah, I want to keep going, man. I love this.
Yeah, we're having fun. But yeah, can't wait to make some more of these ant nest reviews. You got any idea what our next episode will be, Billy? Any ideas?
May have a special guest for you guys, so keep tuned.
Who's that? It's a secret. Yeah. So I'm trying to think. Who? Which one? Maybe Rachel. If you're out there, Rachel, you want to come on? You're fully welcome to pop on, have a chat on the old pod. Who else? Someone else. Oh, Ants as well. The American ant YouTuber. Hopefully, we can get him on soon. He also does the storm chasing videos. But yeah, we'll get him on hopefully. That'd be brilliant. I haven't chatted to him for ages, so it'd just be nice to have a chat. To be fair.
We will have a special guest, so be ready for that.
Is it Campo Nico Care Guide coming as well soon? Yeah.
Yeah, we have a Nico Brance's care guide whenever we can get hold of TJ.
Yeah, when we can find him again. He's limited edition or something.
Come home, PJ. We miss you.
Yeah, we need you. But yeah, thanks for listening. Until next time, hope you have a fabulous week and all your ants live long and prosper. And yeah, that's me out.
Thank you, guys. Yep, we will see you in the next one where we have a special guest, or maybe two. Be there and find out who.